third place and third in the championship, Alan McCallum. Alan, man, you came a long way this year. Started out, I think I remember your dad saying something like, "Son, I love you, but if you spin out again, I'm going to kill you." It's the funniest thing I ever heard a dad say. And, man, then you started clicking them off, winning some races, and made a big charge there in the middle of the season. I thought you were going to contend for the championship, and you were right there at the end. Had a great year.
Yeah, well, I was scared, you know. No, I had a great time. You know, this has been a wonderful experience. I'm really proud to have been associated with this series. I'm glad that, you know, it's time it's happened for the Bondurant school, and I think it was a great idea, and I think it's going to go a long way.
Cool. Well, I appreciate it. And what we have for you is maybe you should have got this like last week, because these guys had one up on you. So this is a certificate for a 2-day advanced road racing course, and our Formula Mazda there. So Jamie and Neil came out about a week ago, and, well, I've one up to you, I think. Yep. But there's a certificate for the Bondurant School. In third place, Alan McCallum. Good job, buddy. And in second place today and in the championship, fought hard all the way to the end, Jamie Sloan, second place. Jamie, man, what an awesome year. I know early on in the season you were like, you had one goal in mind, man. I want to win the championship, come back and get to drive that DP car and a Pro Mazda and all that, and you led all the way up to right to the end. The last race, came down to the last race, and, you know, these young guys, you did a great job.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so I guess we tied in points, and he had more wins than me, so he certainly deserves to be the champion. So congratulations to Neil. It was just a lot of fun to be here. You know, I wanted to thank my wife and my kids for allowing me to come up here so many times. About a 180, 240 mile an hour, or 40-mile round trip to get up here and back every day, but definitely was worth it. You know, I got to tell you, Pro Auto Sports, all the instructors, the mechanics, you guys here at the Bondurant School, so many different people to thank. It just made for a wonderful, what has it been, 9 months now, I guess? Yeah. So it's time for it to come to an end, and congratulations to Neil on his championship, and thank you for having me.
Great, Jamie. Thank you. Let's talk about your award a little bit here. So in this little envelope right here, Jamie gets an opportunity to bring out a group of friends to Bondurant School and have a corporate outing out here. So that'll be fun. And then additionally to that, World Speed stepped up to the plate here and gave away a test day in a Pro Formula Mazda, which is the next step above this. So Jamie gets to go out to Infineon Raceway or one of the other tracks with World Speed and test in a Pro Formula Mazda. So that's pretty cool. Now we're down to the champion. Wins the race today, puts it on pole the last 2 days, wins both days in a row, and wins the championship on the last race of the season. Neil Alberico, first place, buddy. Well, what's to say, man? I don't know if you could ask for anything better than this. Put it on pole both days, win both days, and it came down to this last race. There were 10 points between you and Jamie. You ended up tying the championship, but you had 10 wins in the season. He had 5. You win the championship, man. What a great year.
Yeah, it was perfect finish of the perfect season, and we were all counting points the last 4 races, so it's been a really close battle, and everybody did a great job this weekend. And I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to bring me out here as a karter coming through CKI and going through the Bondurant Series. It's been a great experience for me and a great 9 months that I'll look back for the rest of my life.
That's great, man. Congratulations, Neil. And for Neil, we got all kinds of stuff for Neil here. In this envelope, there's about $35,000 worth of certificates to do cool stuff. Let me tell you the first one. So World Speed once again stepped up to the plate and awarded our champion with a test day and a race weekend in those Pro Formula Mazdas. So he'll be able to get to Infineon Raceway and race in a Pro Formula Mazda for a weekend. And also Findlay Motorsports, one of the premier teams in DP racing, awarded him with a test day in a Daytona prototype car, which for those who don't know what that is, pretty cool hot rod. They race in the 24 Hours of Daytona. It's a closed cockpit deal. Also, Findlay Motorsports does driver management and development, and they've given Neil like a day-long coaching session learning about how to develop his motorsports skills outside of the cockpit. So that's for you, Neil. Congratulations. Appreciate that. Also, GoPro step up to the plate here. I guess I'll let Jamie talk about that. Jamie's the guy with GoPro. Thank you.
All right, my good friend Nick Woodman is the owner of GoPro. He started out as a surfer, and then as time went by, I guess things went well enough for him that he ended up with a whole bunch of fun rides, motorcycles and cars and all that kind of good stuff. And so he started making his cameras to be able to go in cars, and that's what we used all year to capture some of the action here at Inside Track with the racing series. And so, Neil, camera for you.
Thank you very much.
a hat. I think you've seen one of these before, but you need another one. Always good to have a freshie, right? And a T-shirt that probably is a better size for you. All right? Congratulations. You bet. Call the guys at Bondurant and let's go racing.